Shalom. Hata ukinipa mimi nimelalenya kumwanza kutoa mtu sehemu za mzee. Asili. Maana hapa na hapo. Kesho hiyo. Kesho hiyo. Mstaratibu hiyo of course, lakini hapo darasani na wanafunzi. Ndo za mwisho hapo. Kazi na yule ndio sana. Wanafunzi wako hapo hapa nje. Wanafunzi wako hapa nje. Naona wanamalizia tu story kama anakuja, lakini the most of them wako hapa nje.
Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Hey, mambo.
the Sierra Leone. Yeah.
She's coming.
Good evening. I'm trying to learn a new culture here. Time keeping is not a necessity to learn new people. No. I see three new faces. So I hate to be democratic. Now, why it's not good to be always democratic? The bad guy who can be the majority and you're in trouble. But in the absence of the CR, then we may not really be doing much anyway. But one of the aspects of being professional is time management. If an M&E expert is involved with negotiations, this is one aspect that you lose. For you sign resolutions in your absence because you are not there, for the no-show loss. Just like when you have an itinerary, you're flying out, right? airlines, they have a no-show. I don't know if they refund some money, but the no-show means complete loss. Yeah? You were here yesterday, and that's it. Okay, another one. I was here yesterday. How far are you with the M&E course itself? Just starting. How much have you covered with the M&E? Almost now. Well, when we, I want to see the CR team because she reports to the authorities, correct? And there are some forms here to sign. So unfortunately, people start and she's not here. I always like to start on time. I will be here on time. I'm told to be here by 1:30. I mean, yeah, please.
Yes, in absence, usually there is so I think we can act on absence.
Come again?
Yeah, in the sense of Sierra,
Yeah.
I'm the one who's taking care of that.
Oh, that is the arrangement.
Yeah.
Somebody says she's coming.
She is, but I think maybe she's stuck on traffic or something. She'll give me 95 minutes.
Yeah.
She's stuck.
Okay, in her absence, then good evening. I would, those who were with me yesterday, we covered a good ground. The gentlemen, only gentlemen, the only ones are gentlemen, you were here, huh?
Yes.
We agreed that when we talk of ethics, it's actually a matter of the heart. Yes? Acting Sierra or deputy, could you say something? What do you mean by that for the sake of God in the land?
Yeah, ethics is an individual issue, not a corporate issue. So if it's an individual issue, it's a matter of heart of somebody. Because you don't know somebody's heart until he or she says something. But not what in just a brief summary of what happened.
Correct. For the new, well, not the new, those who just managed to come now. Do you agree to that assessment from your experience? Huh? Do you agree to that assessment? That ethics is more an individual issue than a corporate issue?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, but I know is cooperative basically satisfaction, the application of it is one.
Excellent. This is not mobile, so it limits me to 10 here. I'm not projecting anything yet. In our lives, there are 4 key words that govern formation. Human attitude formation, human character formation. 4 key things, if you want. There is what we call information. And then there is knowledge. And then there is understanding. And then there is wisdom. One more time. Information, knowledge, understanding, wisdom. And sometimes when you look into the formal educational system, unfortunately, they focus on the first two only, and a little bit of the third, and then they consider it to be a graduate. Another characterization of those three key attributes of our lives is that one is always outside you, and three are within you. Anything characterized as information is always outside you. Knowledge is inside you. Understanding is inside you. So is wisdom. Learning essentially means, foremost when you are kindergarten or in early formative years, a child will say, "What is this? Nini?" That question can come 1,000 times and you better answer it. Because that's how tough, how hard is the process of transforming information to knowledge. Once that transformation is done, then it becomes an individual issue. How to apply. And the more you apply, you start to distinguish. Next time you see this, he knows that's a bottle, that's a cup, that's a spoon. It's now registered in the database of that individual. We call it now comprehension. There are 7 or more hierarchies of understanding of learning. They call it taxonomy, something for the educators. The ability to absorb information and become knowledge. If you do it in a facilitated environment, call it teaching, a teacher-student relationship. But if you are doing yourself alone, it's self-learning ability. It's very good. If you go to our Vision 2025, the Tanzanian one or the national one, you say, policy-wise, it's desirable to transform the nation, citizen, to be learning citizen, to be a learning society, continuous learning. Now, to build on what our deputy CR summarized, why ethics? Ethics is personal, it's an individual issue, because ethics has nothing to do with information. That's why your 5 senses, milango mitano ya fahamu, it's just to bring in information. You know, some macho hayana pazia, you know, information is so available to you, you can't accuse somebody. And of course, there are rules. For example, if you catch you with government document, top secret, they say, iba nyaraka za, what is that? Nyaraka za serikali or something. But that means you got availed with information prematurely or unwanted, and they don't know what to do with it. Okay. So I'm trying to summarize something, building on what we talked yesterday, just hoping somebody will come on board and then we can proceed together. I like it this today you're a little more, yesterday was a bit alone environment, but we were active, yeah? So it becomes individual because knowledge, understanding, and wisdom is an individual issue. That's why if you are hired for a company, yesterday we learned, you're hired for what you know, you're fired for who you are. But that who you are, when you are fired, you go out with your knowledge, with your understanding, and your what? your wisdom. Unfortunately, you are fired for who you are because those three, if you have bad ethics, they're useless. Yeah? If your ethical standards are so low, who cares you are wise? Who cares you have so much understanding? Who cares you are knowledgeable? You are useless. Your utility is zero. You are a liability, man. Already. Nobody wants to hire a liability. Yeah? You agree? You may go into an environment where a medical doctor attends you and advises you, hey, smoking kills, yeah? But when he has finished talking to you, he goes behind his office and starts smoking. Is this guy lacks knowledge? Certainly no. Does he lack understanding? Certainly no. What does he lack? Wisdom. Yeah. Sorry for those who are seeing me first time. Did they tell you what my name is? No communication. I am Zaitun Ayona, an engineer. Okay. PhD. The other title is not relevant. They characterize. I'm a freelance now. I work for almost 35 years. I still feel I'm 25, so yeah, the mind operation, that's why I'm putting on sandals instead of still recovering. But that's fine. So yesterday we talked about all this, and we get to know each other if we go on to sleep one day sometimes. And yesterday I used a stained teaching style, not a stained, because we found that among ourselves we liberate your spirituality on the same book. It will help me. Why am I saying that? Come on.
Because we use Bible as a spiritual document.
If the spiritual book not yet read it, I would like to know if somebody is concerned with that approach. I don't want, when I'm finished facilitating you, you can forget what I said, but don't forget what that book said. Because that's the pillar. Some of us, it's guided us for many times. And why I'm saying this, we learned that you are not the body. You are inside that body. And we cannot see you. The only way we can see you is when we see you talking or doing something. That's all. That's why you can be amputated completely. They still say you exist. You only say you don't have limbs, you don't have all the eyes or something happen, but you exist. We proved it using that. It's just to convince you. It's unfortunate science is based on observation, but there's another way of learning that's called revelation. Don't ignore it. There are things you cannot explain. Yeah? You agree? Yes. We proved that this body is nothing unless you are eating it. You remember? If you are not in that body, it's useless. And we proved it. And so, knowledge, understanding, wisdom, these are spirits. I talk to my colleague colleagues, maybe in a master's, you are at that level where you create and disseminate knowledge without being ashamed about it. You critique everything. different from undergraduate. There they just pump and cram and do whatever, hopefully you pass the exam. Okay? But at the master's level and PhD level, my friend, we want your originality. We don't want to be a copy. And the originality actually is characterized by those three. Information is available to you, show us uniquely, what we call, how did you transform everything into personal knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Yeah? Very good. So nobody's coming for most of the door. So perhaps I just proceed. So yesterday we had an introduction. Like I say, I spent time to take you through that. It will eat our 3 hours. It was a long one. But maybe for those who, when I say we use the STEAM way means we will discuss science and then we will consult the book to see what the book says. And we found that it's always ahead of us. For example, if I tell you, knowledge and understanding and wisdom are spirits, you believe it? Yeah? So
See,
yeah?
you can see them. So,
Yeah, but you, as I say, can you see electricity? I'm an electrical engineer. Can you see electricity? You can only see what you can do. Typical, yeah? Because this is really a serious course. It's just that it takes very few hours to catch up. And so I usually like to speak persuasively, and hopefully I convince you to still, to start to be so sensitive to who you are than what everybody thinks you are. And that's the value you are taking it into wherever you're going as an M&E expert or a PMP expert. Without that, my friend, you will struggle. Okay? Now, for the sake of those, because I have to build on this, I hope I will not bore you. Meanwhile, because it's a proof, to me, spirituality means spirit, not religion. Okay? I'm careful. And I had declared my interest in that in my career. I never ever wanted to argue. Sema mimi mbishi kuliko Mungu. And when you mbishi hasa, simply you want the answers. Just give me answers. Don't be angry with me, right? Yeah? Now, for those who are, let me just, I'll share this slide sometime, right? Just for the sake of this. This means, why am I? Well, I got a chance to come and lecture this class. Simple reason is I practiced my life knowingly or unknowingly, ethically. And so I'm not ashamed to share with you my experience. Yesterday I asked you how many are married, the newcomers. You are married, and the big guy married. So if you are married, my friend, gives me humble. Ethics is everything. I'll come to that. So for me, I've had that opportunity to practice over 40 years now. And gladly I worked in what we call the 360 degree, in fact almost 720 degrees exposure. Let me make it 360 degrees. What does it mean? If you have studied what we call the triple helix concept, I've worked in academia, I've worked in industry, I've also worked in the government. So I can easily talk as a policymaker, I can also talk as a businessman, and also I can talk as a researcher and academician. And all these have their own degrees of freedom. Okay? When you are in the government, you can discuss unclassified information freely. Otherwise, dangerous. In the business, patenting, all business secrets, be careful. You'll be in trouble. So also reservation. Academician, we prove, we discuss, we argue, we critique, and we publish. So I enjoyed that. And then eventually, 2017, I said, enough, I better practice business on. But someone I met, I said, you can pass also. Don't keep teaching people, sharing. I don't really call teaching, I call it mentoring. Okay? What did we say yesterday? How many things do I need to transfer for proper mentorship? 5. I transfer knowledge, I transfer skills, I transfer experiences, I transfer opportunities, I transfer relationships. Now, if you are related to somebody and he has to share with you special opportunities and the relationship, the network behind you, you can't mentor. Simple. It means he fears if you get better than him, you will take over his job, so he cannot support. Now, why I speak boldly about this one here. I've been mentoring, coaching, so many, since 1999. And somehow I like to do what I do. And I know many of the family dinner tables are empty because nobody is mentoring the young people. You consider them a nuisance. Now you colleagues who are married, you want to make sure we use something we call work. You remember that? Where are we here? Where is this? This outside. When you look at it, there are 3 words that go with it. Character, statue, and there is the other one, there's another one, unchanging, something that doesn't change frequently. If you go in the movies, James Bond is James Bond. From the beginning to the end of the movie, you are with character. He performs according to the script. If you go to legal space, the lawyer, they call it Chapter 312 of Laws of Tanzania. It's a statute. It doesn't just change. That's why you can hear our colleagues with the Bandari thing, they can explicitly tender, you don't just change a statute. Because when you dare to do that, you cease to be a character. Mhubiri hakuna mtoto anazaliwa jambazi. Eti bro. Ndio najua watoto wangu watatu walizaliwa hapa. Sikuchukua jambazi. It's a good baby. Why suddenly these babies grow up to become jambazi? Why the switch of the name? Character. The character is formed, is created. You're not born. And character is about how you handle knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. It's ethical. The golden rules like love your neighbor as yourself. Why are you stealing it from? Simple. And then it deletes your name completely. You cease to be that name you are given as your parent. It gives you a different. Because sometimes people get good names as Gautani, like Yanga Simba, you know. You can give them a name because you are playing like somebody. That's all right. But that's character. To me, you demonstrated attributes of a known character. Hence, you can go with it. Sasa wewe natamani. Wewe kumshindana. So you know how delicate this is. It's ethical. Proverbs 22, verse 1. I call it a stained presentation. It means I'm giving you a reference that you can consult in my absence and don't argue with me. It's there. Okay? You found it? Yeah.
A good name is to be chosen other than great riches, loving favor other than silver and gold.
Kwa hiyo Sierra amekuja.
Ili kuchagua jina jema kuliko mali nyingi na neema kuliko fedha na dhahabu.
You know that it's there. You will understand. But him Henry was arguing about defamation. Name. We never understood. I cannot understand. Did you forgive? Perhaps yes. But what was the bottom line? Ethical issue. How do you solve it? A name is bigger, is better, is valuable than anything else. So watch out. And your creative power that a parent transfers to a child is called your name. Maana wengine kuita mtoto shida, don't be surprised. Najito, all those strange names, exactly that what will be happening else. Otherwise, you agree? Okay. And I say, knowledge, wisdom, understanding are spirits. Now, if you believe in the Creator, they don't just exist. They were created. If you open Isaiah 11, verse 1 and 2, I'm showing you this so you start to believe in yourself. It is personal. It's not religious. It is personal. You are spiritual. Okay? 11, verse 1 and 2. And then when you go to verse 2, read it slowly, because I want to show how many spirits there exist, which could be in you, if you so choose.
Basi nilikuwa tukufu katika shina la Yesu, na kali lililokatwa katika mizizi yake, litazaa matunda. Na Roho wa Bwana,
Enda slow sana.
na Roho wa Bwana atakaa juu yake, roho ya hekima,
Mbili,
na roho ya ufahamu,
tatu,
roho ya ushauri na uweza,
4, 5,
roho ya maarifa,
6,
na roho ya kumcha Bwana.
7. Don't come to me and say maarifa is created by anybody. Taarifa ziko nje yako. You learn to transform this into knowledge, maarifa. From maarifa to ufahamu. Ufahamu, hekima. Those are spirits. They feed on each other. You can't have one without the other. You can't be wise if you have no knowledge. So one way to know this guy is very wise. Actually, you are admitting this guy is knowledgeable. Okay. I point here, this is about morality. This is moral, this is spiritual. And so ethics is a soft skill, it's not a hard skill. You can't learn morality from internet. You can learn programming from internet. Okay? So these are a few things, we talked a lot. And then there was something here, just to highlight. We proved it's a matter of the heart. Okay? Linda sana ni kuliko vitu vya why. Everything is in the heart. As you think is up in the head. Your thoughts, your ideas, they are here. They're not here. It's by design. It's one of those mysteries, but if you get it right, then you'll be protected. And then I was joking to the ladies who are not yet married. Jana wamekata pochi, moyo unafunguka. Sorry. Eh? Mzee. Sasa wewe una GPS sisi huko itavuka. Hamna shida. Danger. Hazina iliyoko na moyo. So I don't really need to come for your heart straight. I just give you your economy. And get it to your heart. Mtu haja anasema natafuta moyo wako. Ethics is contagious. Ndio maana you can be both or you can be sorry. Nakumbuka tuliongea kwenye ethics. Where does cheating come from? Hili la bandari kila siku linaandika mambo ya ajabu sana. There's one guy analyze nishika kitu asubuhi. Vile dude lote na zile barua fake hizo. Jamaa na prove. Sahihi zote za wale waheshimiwa fake hizo. Hata leo tunauana hapa na fake hizo. Where are the best graduates in life? Aye. Character. Talking about ethics is about being a character. Character means you are always the same. For the parents, a kid when it comes to you, how does he or she see you? You are a container of answers, knowledgeable. Never ever tell a kid I don't know. You better stay and find the answer for you. Because the moment the kid knows, daddy always doesn't know. Mommy always doesn't know. Anaenda kijiweni, umeliwa. Yeah? Sasa hii tuliongea mengi. Now I want to fast and this was good. To prove that you are a character. That is what engineering. Your word. Your word. I don't know for the ladies, so I don't. But for men, colleagues, you are nothing but your word. Otherwise you are shy. No. If you promise, you better deliver. If you don't, you become a shy. I mean, Nick, you. So ethics creates two layers. Naongezea jamani kwa ile jana hii na wale wenzetu wa Woma wale wenzetu. Layer ya kwanza inaitwa kwa Kiswahili kufahamiana, ndugu. Tutakuwa na mawasiliano. That's no problem. Na simu yako. Kusoma kozi pamoja inaishia. But that's you know, even God doesn't want that, I believe. Because it produces nothing. If somebody tells you, I can't transfer anything to you. Nabidi uende kwenye ngazi layer ya pili. Inaitwa kuaminiana, and then kushirikiana. You understand? Sasa ikifika hapo, it's ethical. Can I trust your word? Ndugu wanaenda kwenye msiba, ndugu kwa ndugu. Hawa wanaongea hivyo na kuambia sisi tumwambie bro. Unaelewa ninachosema? Siko hivi. Kuna undugu na mawasiliano, ndio maana wanaenda kwenye family. Tunaaminiana. Nchi nyingi hawezi kushirikiana. Sasa, if you stay nyiki, unaona Zaburi ya 133. Ina mstari mitatu. And sometimes you wonder, it is all there. Mimi bwana kwenye dawati langu la kikazi, it was always there because it always convinced me what I'm doing was correct. I can know you are not a friend. Nataka tu kupitia hapo wakati unachotaka uondoke. 33 mstari mitatu. It's one of the shortest scriptures. Chapter 133. Naboresha hiyo jana. Nipata
Ni jambo zuri na kupendeza sana ndugu kuishi pamoja kwa umoja, kama mafuta mazuri ya serikali kichwani mpaka kwenye ndevu zake Aroni, kama upindo mavazi lake shingoni, kama umani wa mlima Hermoni uangukao juu ya vilima vya Sioni. Huko Mwenyezi Mungu ameahidi wabariki watu wake kuwapa uhai usio na mwisho.
pamoja na maneno mawili. Vizuri ndugu kuwa ndio ile sasa. Unaweza kuwa pamoja. Yanakuwa. It's there. Ethical. Ukiangalia hivi tofautisha hizo mbili. The bridge is ethical. Ethics is based on understanding, knowledge, wisdom. Na inaweza ikawa so simple. Tulisema you are hired for what you know, you are fired who you are. Huyu jamaa ukimwambia kitu akinywa tu moja anachatoa siri zote. Ethical. Au boss anafungua confidential files za wafanyakazi kwenye bank. Ipo. Niwaambia unaelewa kwa nini piga scrub ile game. Sio saizi wanafanya mambo sio. It was not designed for it. It was those people who go there, do whatever they are doing, they can fool around, nobody will know. Sasa yeye ana kamera hivi. Sasa to test and we trust your word in engineering. Here is a design. Karabati hiyo baba. Unasema inapitisha tani 10 kaa ndani. Can you measure the heartbeat here if you lie? Eh? Sasa, can you elevate your integrity that your word is everything? Eh? Kaya. Sasa ndio bro. Tena labda nimeweka na safety factor 1.5, ongezeni ziwe tani 15. No problem. Naji. Not when you don't fool around. So essence is special. We want to take your word. Where are you taking us? Your life. Because ukiwa kwenye M&E or project management research, it gets so serious because the consequences are massive if you mess with them. Mimi siwafahamu, nakumbuka tu kesi. Nakumbuka kuna kesi ya IDP, by then shemeji au mtu 34 bilioni zimelipwa, kifaa hata kimoja kinaonekana kwenye kituo cha polisi. Hey! So the public news is in but what happened? Yes. Sasa kama wewe una mtoto anaona dogo kapiga na mneo, wewe utaheshimu sheria? Nikaambia there how many commandments do we have? 10, there are 11. Thank you, Sia. Hawaelewi kwa sababu walikuwa watoro ya. Hizo 10 watu haziogopi. Mkuu hapa alisema saa 8 usiku unaenda unakuta taa zile ziko ready, utasimama utapita. There's nobody, only you. Na unaweza mshikaji ulionea, utapita utasimama. Nimesema uko peke yako, mbona unaanza kubadilisha swali? No, in short is that unakuta kwenye traffic sio wanajificha. Hapo ukiona jamaa anakuja anatokea break. Kiangalia ndio anasema kutii sheria bila kuzoea. What are they really talking about? So yesterday we built and then we talked briefly that eventually it's your core value. These are inculcated at family level. Now, I showed you this somehow. You don't build a company unless you have individuals with these things. So knowledge is personal, it's an individual. Your man will say structure. How do you feel the structure to go from individual? That's the side people are putting robots. Forget about it, don't worry about it. You can put robots and all that. Robots have no ethics. You can't measure. They have no heart. They just do what they're told. Faster, smarter, maybe more accurate. But it will take time before they can have the heart. They can mimic emotions and all that. Heart, my friend. With a unique design. Okay? So we talked a bit. From here, you can form groups, etc. Structures, name, then you go to a company. You even mentioned if you go into a company, who sets the tone, the corporate culture in a company? Not be leaders. Just one. Which one? Umenini na vitu gani nasoma sheria? Umenini pamoja na kitu la sheria. Si ndio? Look at my friend, the CEO. Not even the chairman. Chairman anakuja, the one who's appointed to deal with D2D matters of the company, the CEO. CEO akiwa mwizi, believe me, everybody else. Akiwa muongo, everybody else. To improve with this, uongo iko. Wale ambao wanataka kusoma tena, iko nini ile? So kids. Proverbs 29. Culture. 29:12. Mstari. That guy was very wise. He noticed. Baba, sasa hii nimesamehe. Nitaongezea wakati unatafuta. Kuna maneno mawili hapo. Kuna neno linaitwa love na kuna neno fear. Sawa. And then kuna neno submit. These are loaded keyword. Now, in a family, who sets the standard of love? It's a love, no. That's affection. Love is more powerful. It's a creative power. And God is a sum of what essence is all about. He expanded, unapata yale maneno mengi yale yaliyoonyesha pale. Yeah. Au ukisema character, yule askari pale, ulisemaje? Ukichana, you'll get pieces like they're all in one. But if you're a believer, it's all going to love. Just from what angle you look at, you will see that. Leadership, responsibility. Everything goes in your character. Inasema?
if everybody listens to lies, all these officials become weak.
Kiswahili 29 mstari wa 10 wa 12. Kiongozi akiwa anasikiliza tu umbea, what do you expect? Sasa mimi siwafundishi PMP tulikuwa tunasema you turn the leaders to be mushrooms. Mushroom principle in management and the monkey's theorem of management. Hawa wa chini wakimwangalia kiongozi wao as a big mushroom. How do you grow a mushroom? It's in fungus. How do you grow it? You first keep it in the dark and you feed it with shit or garbage. That's what information will be coming to you. Because you don't care, you are not a character, you think what comes back to you, garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. And then the monkey theorem happens now. Because they want to please you. You look down, unaangalia wanacheka, wanashangilia, wanafanya kazi wangu hawana shida. Wafanya kazi wakikuangalia wanacheka kwa sababu wanaangalia kundure. You are a monkey. Dharau tu. Ipo. And you can sense it hapa. Wafanya kazi wangu they are treating me as a monkey. You can sense it. Can I see it? Agree? Sasa leo okay, hii labda nayo ni mention kidogo. Sorry. To form your level or standard of being ethical. It's just like how do you make gold? It goes through a furnace. We have to establish this. We have to survive this. Mwingine anasema yule la nyanya anasema atakwepa nini? Mishale. You know, it's usimwone mtu yuko so solid, yuko calm, ukadhani it just became. No. It's a sum of this. Sasa kuna vijana wengi they celebrate success. There's no pain. Na mkabidhi kitu, nakumbuka mheshimiwa waziri fulani, vijana saa 10 usiku amelewa anagonga magari matatu, anasema mtanifanya nini babangu waziri? Waziri brand tani. Nakumbuka. No pain. Mzazi unaishiwa kujisoni mtoto. Kwa hiyo we talked about this. It's about you. And here is a simple process. From an intention, behavior, habit, practice, second nature, who you are. This is inside you. You understand? No pain, no gain. Here you are. Why are you celebrating that gain if you never work for it? Sasa kwa mambo mengi. Kuna kitu nitaka ni summarize, but I don't know if this will be enough, and then we'll go into the actual notes that conduct kidogo. This I like jana you defended your M&E people. You care for goals, outcomes, outputs, yeah? And we talked about those. And you say, if you can't measure, you can't monitor. Okay? There are cases out there, people will hide the thermometer thinking the fever will go. Unajua aibu, kuna kitu jamaa anaficha hataki. Kwa hiyo atakuwa anatangaza indicators za uongo. Kampuni amekufa. Nakumbuka zamani, we are profitable to hamna. When people start to dig it deeper, they find it's all right. So for M&E, if you are a true one, the first thing in your mind, love to measure. If you are in an environment, people are measuring nothing, forget about it. You have a very tough job. Okay? And then you can do it personally, first. See, Adam sended that she has goals. Suppose all of you are like that. So you need to have indicators to define them correctly. Now, this is a framework. I don't want to spend time on this. Hopefully, in the other classes, you are learning this. My interest is where is the gray area where ethics is found. In the average, M&E is a reporting aspect. You agree? Yes. When you report, when you come to shushu aina fulani, naingiza mahali, amekuja nje. If there is really issues there, if they don't want you to find out, people start to hide it. It's your ability to find out and ask the right question. And that's where essence comes in. Wengine anaweza kaa kama polisi unatisha kabisa. Mtu atakukuru hapa, ulai. Why? Kwa nini ulai? Because utaki kitu kijulikane. Na jana tulisemaje, there are two witnesses you can't hide. Sindio? Siara, unawakumbuka? Nani na nani? They're always there with you. As long as gravity exists, you're always your feet here. If you're really flying, wings in a plane. Okay? And we find you can't fool those, they're always recording. It's ethics. And kuna hizi principles hizi. And in many ways, what I like to reflect here is that M&E is that part of management that connects the tangible and the intangible together. Would you understand what I'm saying? Tangible means things you can touch. When you know